you beautiful lot. Welcome to 2026. Let's hope 2026 is going to be nice to all of us. So these are your star sign messages. Hopefully my throat will hold out. I've had a cracking cold, developed on the 27th on my birthday. That was my present. Fabulous. So hopefully my voice will hold out for your New Year messages. Let's see. So we're going to do each and every star sign. We will pick them at random. All the timestamps will be in the description. It's a 3-card placement, but there will be clarifying cards to go with it. And I'm starting each placement with a Major Arcana because we want to get these big messages for 2026. So go and find your timestamp, listen to your sun, moon and rising. At the end, I will do a collective to kind of address any common denominators, bring it all together, and then you can be off on your merry way. That's the cards shuffled. Let's just put this fire out and get Betsy. Oh, she's going to smoke me out. All right, never mind. We'll be all right. Let's hope the messages are clear. But what you need to hear. Who have we got first? I can't see who that is. Scorpio. I don't know if you've ever been first. Let's get your timestamp. 0119. And let's get this party started. So, Scorpio, you are first off the bat. So you're going to get 3 Major Arcana, 3 clarifying messages, if I can get them off the table, and we'll end on a manifestation card for you as well. See what you're going to manifest into 2026, yeah? Oh, you got 2 coming out for the energy around you. All the placements are in the description. You got 1 for what to invite in and 1 for your key focus. Let's have a look at what those are first. So the energies around you, you have something coming to an end. So you've got peace here. This is the death card. So you have the opportunity to leave something behind. You most definitely do. You've got this transformation energy that is hovering around you right now. 222 as I looked at the clock then. And then come with that is this beautiful new beginning. So, ooh, exciting. What to invite in? Who are you again? Scorpio. Oh my God, you've got the star. This is beautiful. You've got a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. It most certainly is when you've got the ending and beginning card. You know, you've got death and rebirth in 2 cards. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then your final card, Scorpio, for your key focus is the world. The world. You've got the very first card in the deck and the very last card, as in the Major Arcana deck. So I like this. Something is literally about to start again. 2026 is definitely a reset year for you, Scorpio. You couldn't get any more specific cards than a reset. So this could be the reset that you have been waiting for, Scorpio, and I truly hope it is. I'm a Scorpio rising, so I really hope it is. I really do. Let's have a look at your clarifying messages to go with that, Scorpio. Have a look at your clarifying. Now, this has got all the Major Arcana in and the Minor Arcana up to 9s. There's no 10s, kings, queens, pages or knights. Yeah. John Holland doesn't put them in his cards. Well, not these ones anyway. I don't know why. But he doesn't. I quite like that though, because then it's like no outside influencing energies around, you know, when the court cards are gone. So... oh my God, you've got another Major Arcana. So you've got the world again. You've got the world twice. This is definitely a start of a new cycle for you, Scorpio. A much needed new cycle, possibly. Your second card, you've only gone and got another Major Arcana. Your reading could be completely Major Arcanas. You've only got 1 more to come out. That's amazing. So you've got the shadow here. Now this is the moon. What to invite in, or you need to integrate your shadow more. This is where power comes from in your shadow. Understanding your shadow will help you understand yourself so much more. I do have some posts about shadow self they're quite far down on my YouTube page now. I will address it in my school. So if you're not a member of the school, go over to the school. There's a lot of free stuff on there as well. So yeah, I do feel like there's like integrating your shadow. And that is not a bad thing. It really isn't. This is going to help you understand yourself so much more. Let's have a look at what your last card is, Scorpio, because you have all Major Arcana on the table at the moment. And then you have the Nine of Swords, yeah? Now, the Nine of Swords is putting an end to any irrational fears that you might have, and inviting in your shadow self, yes, especially under this star healing card, hope card as well. That's a really good time to address your shadow, yeah? And purposely address it, because your shadow rears its head. Any disaster, any chaotic, any self-doubt release, your shadow straight in there, you know, straight in there. And if you're doing the conscious shadow work beforehand, you then integrate that shadow aspect of yourself into light. And your reading is huge around that subject as well. So that Nine of Swords is really starting to understand those parts of yourself, yeah? Understand those parts of yourself that may have held you back in 2025, because they are not holding you back in 2026. All right, that's your reading, Scorpio. Let's just get you a manifestation card to end your reading on as well. See what that final message is for Scorpio. These are really difficult to shuffle because they're so long. But I want that one right there. There is more than enough, is your message, Scorpio. There is more than enough. The universe offers all things to you and everyone through the law of attraction, if you choose it. Do you want there to be enough for you and for everyone? Then choose that and know. There is abundance of all things. There is an unlimited supply. Each of us has the ability to tap into that unlimited, invisible supply through our own thoughts if we choose to. And I think that will be so much easier for you when you confront the shadow aspect of yourself, to realize your deepest and your darkest fears, to overcome them, because you have the energy around you to end karmic cycles of any sort. That's your reading, Scorpio. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me through 2025. Let's hope 2026 brings us everything we want and more. And more. Throat's holding up so far. I don't recommend a winter cold during Christmas. I don't. It's not fun. The weirdest thing though is I felt okay, just sounded terrible. Never mind, eh? That's life. Right, let's see who we've got next. See who we have. We've got Leo next. Let's get the timestamp. 0842 for Leo. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your New Year reading. 2026 is upon us already. Can you believe it? So we're going to start with 3 Major Arcana for your placements. So the energy around, you have the Chariot in the energy around. What to invite in, you have solutions. You have the card number 14. Now that's Temperance. Interesting. And what is your key focus? You've got the Lovers here, Leo. Oh, that'd be nice. My husband's a Leo. He can focus his whole year on me. That would be fantabulous. My nails aren't letting me pick the cards up today. Why would it, huh? Why would it? Right, clarifying the Chariot. You have another Major Arcana. You have the Hope card. Now that's the Star. So that's a nice card. Clarifying the solutions with Temperance. You have the 3 of Swords here, Leo. And clarifying the Lovers card, you have another major arcana. You have Strength. Interesting. Do excuse me. I am nursing a throat at the moment. So I'm trying not to get too enthusiastic with my voice because then I'll start to cough. And then it won't cough at all. So your first card in the energy around you is the Chariot. Now, if you are a follower of this channel, you will know that I describe the Chariot as having two energies in it. Yeah? Because you've got a black horse and a white horse on here. And it's down to that the person steering the horses, controlling the horses, to steer them in the direction that he or she wants them to go in. Now, these horses have very different energies, and they both are very strong energies, and they're going in the direction that they want to go, which might not necessarily be in the same direction. So it 111 as I looked up then. So it takes all this person's control to control where these energies are going. 1111 as I looked up then. And then underneath that, clarifying it, you have the Hope card, which is the Star card. And this Star card is a very gentle energy. Now, the Chariot is an extremely strong, powerful energy, but the Star is a very gentle energy. So that suggests to me that force is not actually needed. Yeah, in 2026, force, if something feels forced, then it's not in alignment. Yeah, things that are easy are most definitely in alignment. So go with ease. Definitely go with ease, I want to say. Especially because your very end card here is the Strength card. Now, the Strength card I liken to two energies as well. Yeah, that's kind of like the angel and the demon within you. That's the way I look at it anyway. So you have got this controlling of some very powerful energy around you in 2026. Now, it's how you manipulate that is going to be the key to 2026, because you have the Temperance card in the middle here, and the Temperance is the alchemist of the deck, is the one that can manipulate things, tweak things, and make them better. You know, they're not trying to reinvent something. Temperance doesn't try to reinvent something like the Magician. Temperance will tweak something to make it work where it hadn't been working. Yeah. So there's definitely a message here of gentleness around you. Yeah. The slowly catchy monkey, slowly catchy fishy, whatever that saying is. Yeah. It's not in your face. This energy is not in your face. We're going in the subtle route. We're going in the gentle route. That's the way that I'm seeing things, yeah? 2026, we want to flow, we want to align. If you're having to force the issue, it's not in your alignment, yeah? Let's not repeat any mistakes from 2025 trying to force the issue, Leo. We want to be in complete alignment. So when something happens and works with ease, that's when you're in alignment. If it's not in alignment and it's not working with ease, get out of it now. Yeah, start as you mean to go on for 2026 is what I want to say. Okay, start as you mean to go on in 2026, because you have both of these energies around you, but it's about making the right choice, especially with this Lovers card here. It's about making the right choice and following your heart, following your bliss, keeping that hope alive, but gentle, not forceful, not aggressive. Yours kind of turned into an amalgamation in one. That because there was a message there wanting to come out. Let's have a look at what your manifestation card is, shall we? Let's have a look at your manifestation card. They're looking for something for you. I feel like there's something in particular in here because they're not drawing my eye to... There we are. Think more about what you want, Leo. Think more about what you want. The only reason anyone is not living the life of their dreams is because they are thinking more about what they don't want than what they do want. And that's very much that Three of Swords card, yeah? So you've got the Temperance card above this Three of Swords card, okay? Temperance is above this, and it's just changing it, tweaking it. Not reinventing the wheel here, we're just tweaking it to make it easier, okay? The truth is, if you only thought about what you wanted, that's all you'd ever get. Okay? I am probably the biggest culprit about thinking what I don't want. Yeah? Telling you what I don't like. Would rather I should be telling you what I do like and what I do want. Because focusing on what I don't want is what's keeping that in my head. I'm not releasing that, am I? Because I'm focused on it. So it's kind of what the message is for you. All right? Especially with this Lovers card, it's like choices. It's not always about brute force. Force isn't the thing that guides people to you. Yeah, it's ease. It's ease. And there's a big message of ease, not force, yeah? That's your reading, Leo. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. It was a very clear message there for you. Oh, I dropped it. Very clear message there for you. Let's see who we got next, shall we? I hope you have a great 2026. Yeah, start as you mean to go on though, Leo. Start as you mean to go on. Don't take any bullshit. Don't do it. Did I turn my microphone on? Oh, I do hope I did. I really don't have time to do those two again. What is it? Oh, it is. Lovely. Thank goodness. Right, shall we see who's next? Let's see who's next. We have got Aquarius. You're next. Let's get you a timestamp. 1637. Welcome, Aquarius, to your New Year reading. 2026. Can you believe it? Hope you all had a wonderful New Year's Eve. I was working. But it was still wonderful, so it's good. Right. Oh, interesting. In the energy around you, you have the High Priestess. And what to invite in, you have the Death card here, Transformation. And your key focus is the Chariot. Beautiful energies for you. Let's have a look at what your Minor Arcana to clarify those three cards are first. Thank you very much. So, clarifying the High Priestess, you've got another Major Arcana. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I do love the Wheel of Fortune in this card because it says destiny on it. And I think that's a lovely word for the Wheel of Fortune. Because it is a very karmic card. Underneath, what to invite in, you have the Nine of Cups. Oh, nice. And underneath the Chariot, you have another Major Arcana. You are all, I mean, I know the first three are going to be majors for everybody, but so far everyone's getting majors in their clarifying rows as well. So it's starting off with a nice bang, 2026, which we like, don't we? Oh, we're going to get all that at work tonight. I've just thought it's New Year's Eve and I'll be working in a mental health hospital in the city and there's going to be fireworks galore. I've just remembered that. I remember last year well. Okay, in the energy around you, Aquarius, you have this High Priestess energy. Now, I love the High Priestess energy. It's very powerful. It's full of psychic insights. It's full of maybe reflection. You might be reflecting back on 2025, Aquarius. You might be in a bit of a melancholy mood at the beginning of 2026. You might well be. And then you also have the Wheel of Fortune as your clarifying card. And I do feel like this is you reflecting back on 2026 and thinking, how am I going to manifest my year? Yeah, 2026 is my year. And it's like I'm reflecting on last year and I'm projecting my thoughts into 2026 here, thinking, what's 2026 looking like for me? And it's like with the Destiny card underneath it, like it's almost like spin that wheel. Spin that wheel and see what you get. It's kind of how I want to explain that one at the minute. You have then got in what to invite in. You've got this Death card. Now, death is beautiful. It's death and transformation, yeah? It's releasing. So I feel like reflecting on 2025, that actually brings about any loops, any patterns. You're seeing things that have happened, but maybe in previous years. You've repeated the same sort of pattern, but in a slightly different way. And reflecting on that allows you to think, okay, I can release that, yeah? I can release that into the past because I know that there's a more enriching future coming towards me. And that's that positivity that you want to push out into 2026, because this one here is that wish fulfillment card. This is the 9 of Cups. This is feeling very satisfied, feeling very grateful for everything that you have, because when you express that gratitude, that's going to invite more of it to you. So I do like this being in the what you're going to invite in section. Loving that for you, Aquarius. Your last card, which is your key focus, is the Chariot. Now, the Chariot, I have just explained it in whoever was before you. Who was that? Leo. Is two energies that are both incredibly forceful energies, yeah, in different ways. They're both incredibly forceful energies. And your key focus is to head off on a new beginning, harnessing that energy that you can use, that you can utilize, because every single Major Arcana archetype card lives within us, yeah? They were based on the human experience, okay? So you should be able to connect with every single archetype in the Major Arcana. And the Chariot here has two really forceful energies, and it's about using your full experience, yeah, your blank canvas, because that's what the Fool is, this blank canvas. And 2026, the start of, is a blank canvas for you to reset, to start again. Everybody gets this opportunity. What energy are you going to take forward, yeah? The determination, self-control, yeah? You need determination, that's your white horse, but you need the self-control as well. That's controlling the black horse, yeah? So it's about really acknowledging these energies within you and able to harness those into your new beginning. Your destiny is whatever you're going to make it, yeah? And it could literally be whatever your heart's desire. That's your reading, Aquarius. Let's have a look at your manifestation card, shall we, and see what that says for you. Let's have a little look-ski. That one? I'm looking at that one though, so I feel like you might have two, Aquarius. I think you have two. You're the first one to get to. You have life should be effortless. True. When you're taking action to make something happen, it will feel hard. Now, someone got this message. It might have been Scorpio, but not from this card, from me. So you might have Scorpio in your sign somewhere. But it will make something, it will feel hard, as if you're going against the current of a river. When you're acting to receive, it will feel as though you're flowing with the current of the river. It will feel effortless. That's the feeling of being in the flow with the universe. Heavily connected to this destiny card as well. This karma, this wheel of fortune, yeah? Heavily connected to that. So I really want you to reflect back on last year. Think, what happened before? What was familiar? What did you do the same as you done the time before and it still didn't work, you know? If it didn't work the first time, it wasn't going to work the second time. You know, there was something that you might have needed to make a little alteration on. I'm sure it was Scorpio that I might have spoken about this, or Leo. Could have been. Anyway, your second manifestation card is live your dream on the inside first. Now that's your 9 of Cups coming in here. See it in your mind and feel it in your heart until it feels completely real to you, and then it will manifest into your life. Interesting reading. I really enjoyed that for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it too. Don't forget to listen to your sun, moon and rising, because there might be some more messages in there for you. You never know. You never know. Throat's still holding up, Claire. You can do it. 3 down, 10 to go. 3 down and 10 to go. They might be a little bit quicker than last time, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. It is what it is. Right, who have we got next? Let's have a look. Sagittarius, 2451. Welcome to your New Year reading, Sagittarius. How you all been? Hope you've been all right. Let's have a look at what your New Year reading is. You're going to get 3 major arcanas and then you'll get 3 other cards that might be majors as well. So to start off your reading, in the energy around you, you have the Justice card. What to invite in, you have the Lovers, and then you have 2 cards as your key focus. 2 as your key focus, Sagittarius. No one else has got 2 in that section. Someone got 2 in the first one, though. Let's have a look what your clarifying messages are. So you have the Judgment card, clarifying the Justice card, like that. Underneath the Lovers card, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Put your energy into something else, something new. And your final card to clarify your key focus is the 4 of Cups. Now, you got 2 major arcana clarifying that 4 of Cups as well. So I do feel like they're shouting at you a bit there. Okay, but we'll see. Let's have a look. So the energy around you at the moment is this Justice card. It's like bringing things into balance, yeah? And it's also like, do you know what? It's like, I remember who the F I am, okay? I remember who the F I am, and I'm going to sort it out for myself. I'm going to get back. I'm fighting for justice and equality. That's what I'm doing right now. I feel like I'm fighting for justice and equality. I feel like I've been mistreated, hard done by, overlooked. Overlooked is how I feel, Sagittarius. And do you know what? I don't want to be overlooked anymore. Nobody puts baby in the corner, was what I just heard. I mean, we're coming out with Dirty Dancing quotes now, but that's what I heard. Nobody puts baby in the corner. You're making my nose run. Oh, I'm going to have to pause because nobody needs to hear that. Honestly, my nose is terrible. Your clarifying card underneath that is the Judgment card. You've got Truth here. Now, how do they align? Don't they align nicely? Justice and truth going together? Yeah, it's what you're striving for. It's what you want. It's what you fight for. There's a massive message here of don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah, you are putting things into balance. Look at this, right? This is really interesting. You've got Justice here with the scales. Yes, he's holding up these scales. Here, this person is walking across those scales. Look, they're scales, and he's walking across them, following his soul path, because you're bringing your world into balance. You're fighting for equality and justice, and you're bringing your world, your energy around you back into balance, yeah? Because you have got nothing more than focusing on your soul path, your way forward, your spiritual journey, Sagittarius. In what to invite in, you've got the Lovers here, and clarifying the Lovers, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this suggests some sort of new beginning where love is concerned, okay? Making deeply emotional commitments. Now, I'm not telling you to leave your other half. It might be revamp your other half, yeah? Revamp it up a little bit. Pay attention to each other a little bit more. It could be that, or it could be that you are going to put your energy into somewhere else, yeah? And that might just be yourself as well. Your final card, Sagittarius, you've got 2 in this section to your key focus. You've got the High Priestess and the Strength card, okay? Now, the High Priestess is about your powerful psychic insights. It's about reflection. It's about meditation. It's about listening to your own soul speaking to you, your higher self speaking to you, yeah? Listening to your intuition. Really getting to know yourself as well, yeah? Shining a light on what brings you joy, all of that sort of stuff, but really getting to know yourself. You also have the Strength card here as well. Now, the Strength card, you know, I talk about two different energies in the Strength card and about you having to master that inner critic because you may have that inner critic coming up. And that is really about you trusting your intuition and not allowing yourself to be discontented by something, I want to say. Yeah, because when you've got the Four of Cups here, it's like I'm putting my heart and soul into something and I just feel like I'm not getting the same back. But you're just not seeing it yet. And it does tell me that you need to really deep down trust your intuition. When you know you're onto a winner, when you know something is right, you've got to really trust that feeling. Yeah, you've really got to trust that feeling. Yeah, that's what I want to say. I'm going to have to just pause a minute because I've got to blow my nose. It's not good. That's better. I'm so sorry about that. I'm powering through. I'm getting there. Powering through. So the energy around being the Justice card, you getting fighting for that justice, fighting for that balance, yeah? Because when you start to bring things into balance, that's when your path becomes clear, yeah? But I do feel like these scales can tip, because right in the center of your reading is this Lovers card, and there's something here about, I don't know, putting down some roots of some sort, with this Ace being a new beginning of energy, putting your energy into something new. And this is underneath this Lovers card here, yeah, making those deeply emotional commitments and making those choices directly from your heart as well. Your final key focus is your Strength and the High Priestess, but you also have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is sometimes a little bit of a card, but the fact that you have the Strength coming over the top, it is really telling you to focus on not on the inner critic that you have. Yeah, don't focus on this inner critic. Keep true to your intuition, yeah, because we want to keep those scales balanced. That's what I want to say for you, Sagittarius. Let's end on your manifestation card. Sorry you had a little break in the middle of your reading, but, you know, the nose is not going to hold out the whole way through, I'm afraid. Oh, I say. Oh, you've got two. I didn't even realise you've got two. Your first one is be aware of your power, Sagittarius. Whatever you think of, bring yourself back to the awareness of now. Do it hundreds of times each day. Remember, all of your power is in your awareness of your power. So that is really linked to the High Priestess and the Strength card, isn't it? Like hugely linked to it. You really need to be aware of your power, especially with that Strength card. Your second card you've got is Feel Good Now. Be happy now, feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. Oh, sorry, that's the only thing you have to do. If that's the only thing you get from these teachings, then you have received the greatest part of the secret. So these manifestation cards come from the book called The Secret. And if any of you are aware of The Secret, then you're winning at life, yeah? So feel good now, because now is the only thing that's actually happening, isn't it? Yeah. The past has been and gone. It's not going to repeat. The future hasn't happened yet. It's only now that's actually happening now. Yeah. So you can choose how you want to feel now. That's your reading, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed yours. I did. Right, let's just put these back and then we'll see who's next. And I really hope my nose holds out. I really do. Oh, dearie me. Right, let's put these ones back. As you can see, I changed the spread again. I do it all the time, don't I? Get bored. Just get so bored doing the same thing. I don't know how people do it. Who have we got next? Virgo. Let's have a look at your timestamp. 3412. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your New Year reading. Let's have a look at what your major arcanas are. So you get 3 majors, and then we're going to go from a different deck, and you might get more majors. Everyone else has. So the first card in the energy around you is the Moon. The second card in what to invite in is the Hanged Man. Okay. And the third card, which is your key focus when it decides to present itself, is the Lovers for you, Virgo. That's interesting. Are you ready to invite love in, Virgo? Do you already have love? Are you going to ramp it up a little bit? Clarifying the Moon card, you have the Seven of Wands. Clarifying the Hanged Man, you have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you definitely have to look at something in a different perspective. And then clarifying the Lovers card, you've got another Major Arcana, which is the Temperance card, Patience. Let's have a look. So, Virgo, your first card is the Moon. Now, the Moon is a very psychic energy. There's opportunities with the Moon, but it's about facing your fears to be able to grow stronger, especially with the Stand Your Ground card, Seven of Wands underneath it, yeah? Definitely sticking up for yourself, yeah? Sticking by your morals, standing up for yourself. Speak up when you feel like you need to speak up. Your intuition is accurate, okay? Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. However, the messages might come through slightly confusing with the Moon as well. So it's about putting that energy into perspective with this Hanged Man energy next to it, because sometimes the Moon can be confusing. Yeah, but the Hanged Man is also wanting to show you an easier way, a better way, yeah, by looking at something from a slightly different angle. Because with this Stand Your Ground, it also keeps you in a moment as well. And the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped, yeah, or feeling like you can't bust out of something, and you most definitely can with this Seven of Wands card. But I do feel like there's a slightly confusing energy with this Moon here. I think the biggest message with this Moon is following your joy, yeah? Your intuitive, what brings you joy. When I ask you what brings you joy, think of that, and then that's what you need to stick to, okay? That's what you need to stick to. But I feel like, well, I can't do that because of this, yeah? I can't do that because of this. Something holding you back, something keeping you feeling like you can't because of this. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. And that's what's given me that Eight of Wands energy here, that feeling trapped energy. So it's about looking at something from a slightly different angle, but still keeping in line with your morals and what brings you your joy, yeah? So your key focus is making your choices from your heart with the Lovers card, okay? Because that's going to be what brings you joy at the end of the day, is making your choices from your heart. Now, I don't feel like you've got to pull the rug from anything, okay? I feel like what you need is around you right now. It's just about you tinkering with the energy a little bit, putting your je ne sais quoi onto something, making something your own, because that's what you have with the Temperance card here. She's the alchemist of the deck. So that's kind of how I'm feeling with your energy. Who are you, Virgo? Right, let's have a look at your manifestation card first and see if we get any other messages coming through from that. Otherwise, I think I might clarify that Eight of Swords energy as well. Just see what we get. I don't know the best way to shuffle these. They're just so awkward to shuffle. They're beautiful cards, but they're just too blooming big. Right, someone else got this, and it might have been Sagittarius. Feel good now. Feel good now. Be happy now. Feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. If that's the only thing you get from these teachings, then you have received the greatest part of The Secret. So these cards come from The Secret, the book called The Secret. It's a film and everything. And I highly recommend you watch it. It comes with that little logo on it. You see that secret logo? Comes with that. So go and find that book. Go and find that film. Go and watch it. Because this is all about you making these choices, yeah, making the right choices and what you're putting your energy into. And I know that sounds super simple, but that is exactly what it is, because it tells you to feel good now. It tells you to put yourself in the vibration of now, yeah, because that is all that exists now, yeah. Tomorrow is not here yet. The past is done. You can't change it. The only thing you can change about the past is the way you think about it. But now is your choice, how you feel. Okay, now is your choice how you feel. But I do feel like it's like, but I can't do that because of this. That's that feeling of feeling trapped. So they want you to look at something from a slightly different perspective there. I just want to get one more on that, Virgo. Just want to get one more on that. Yeah, you've got to let something go. You've got to let something go. Whatever it is that's holding you back is what you need to let go. Because you've got the death card here, the transformation. You've got to close down a cycle there. You've got to close a cycle down, Virgo. That is your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. And come back for the end collective. I forgot to tell all the other signs that. You're my bloody fifth one. Forgot to tell them. Oh. Never mind, eh? Not to worry. These things are sent to Giles. But thank you for joining me throughout 2025. Totally, utterly appreciated. I'm getting myself in a right mucking fuddle here with these cards. Don't know where to put them all back. What a pain in the bum. Right, are we ready? I think we are. Shall we see who's next? Let's see who's next. Who have we got? Aries, welcome. 4126. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your New Year reading. Hope you all had a wonderful New Year. I do. Right, you are going to get 3 major arcana. You're starting with 2. You're the second one that started with 2. Oh my goodness me. Aries. You started with the Tower and the Devil. Goodness me. Okay, let's have a look at what to invite in. Some peace, I think. You got Justice. Okay, well, that's nice. And then what's your key focus, Aries? What is your key focus? Divine guidance. You got the Hierophant. All right, let's get your clarifying cards first before we try and decipher all of this. My God. Right, underneath, oh, you've got another major arcana underneath these 2. And that's the Hermit. Wow. Underneath this one here, you have Choose Wisely. That's the 7 of Cups. And the last card, oh, I nearly missed it, is the 8 of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Right, who are you? Aries. So the energy around you, my God, right now, you've got decision and change your life. Goodness me. Now that is the Tower and the Devil. So New Year might literally start with a bang for you. It's right. It really might be. You might be full of the New Year's resolutions. Like, I am not going to have a repeat performance of this, or this. Yeah, I feel like you're being very assertive about what it is you want, and you are going to come out into New Year, into 2026, running. A bit like my nose. It's just completely blocked up. Yeah, all of a sudden something shifted in my nose. So do excuse me if I start to sound a little bit like that, because I probably will. And I'll sort it out after I've done your reading. But you've got the Tower, which is a sudden change, yeah? It's a sudden revelation that offers freedom in some sort of way. I feel like you're going to come bulldozing into 2026. You're not just crossing over into 2026. You're literally like, ta-da! Here I am. This is you, yeah? This is the energy that I'm picking up on. Coming out with this Devil energy as well. You are literally releasing yourself from whatever has been holding you back. Yeah, it might be new year, new me. Yeah, I'm going to completely detox all areas of my life. It's how I feel with you, Aries. Yeah, that's how I feel with you. You've also got the Hermit card here. So I feel like there's deep introspection, deep reflection, inner reflection of yourself. You've learned a lot of lessons in 2025 that you are bringing with you into 2026 with this what's the word? No bullshit attitude. Yeah, you starting as you mean to go on. All right, Aries, I'm feeling a very powerful energy coming from you in particular. What to invite in? You have got balance, you've got justice. Yeah, you have got drive, tenacity, success. That's what you're bringing in. Yeah, you are bringing in everything that you want to bring in. You're bringing your whole world into alignment with this. I feel like you also want to put right a few wrongs of 2025, maybe where you were misunderstood or misquoted or misjudged even. It's like people are going to start to realize who you actually are, Aries. Coming out with this Seven of Cups, I do also feel like you've got a lot of opportunities going to come towards you in 2026. But there's something there about choosing wisely. So whoever kicked you in 2025 might come back in 2026 wanting a piece of the action. And I don't want you to think, oh yeah, that'd be the nice thing to do, when I don't know if the intentions is completely right. So I just feel like choose wisely on that one. Yeah, there's lots of different avenues. You don't have to go with the first one. You've got 2 8s in your reading here. You've got the 8 in the Justice card, but you've also got the 8 in the 8 of Cups card. So that does actually suggest that your work is paying off as well in 2026, which might be why this will attract other people towards you as well that you might not actually want, to be quite honest with you, Aries. Yeah. Your key focus for next year is self-improvement. That's how I feel with the Hierophant card. Your self-improvement. You're searching for your meaning of life, yeah? You're searching for your meaning of life and you want to surround yourself with your people and nothing but your people. It's kind of what I feel for you. You're not settling, yeah? You're not settling for what's around you. You have your clear sights, and I feel like that starts from this beginning of the year where you're thinking, I'm not letting the same BS of 2025 follow me into 2026, yeah? I'm not settling for what I have here. I'm bringing things into balance and I'm going to go and get my utopia. I'm following my soul path calling because I know I'm going towards my wish fulfillment here. I'm not settling for what I've got, even though I'm quite happy with what I've got. I'm not settling. I'm not settling. That's yours, Aries. That's your reading. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to have to go and blow my nose again in a minute. I don't know if I'm going to survive the next 7 readings. Your final card is a manifestation card. And that is, be grateful for all that you have. When you're grateful for the things you have, not only will you see those things increase, but you will open the floodgates to everything you want and a life of true contentment and happiness. Like that for you, Aries. That's your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Please come back for the End Collective. Listen to your sun, moon and rising if you know them. Otherwise, I'll see you next week or at some point. I pop up on here every now and again. Do a little collective here and there. That's what I do. Let's put these ones back. And then we'll see who the next one is. But I'm going to go and blow my nose first. Not that you need to know that. But I do. I do. Birthday colds are not the one. Give me a minute. Right. Try again, shall we? Try again. Right, let's see who we've got next. Let's have a look. Taurus. We've got Taurus next. 4913. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your 2026 reading. The first one of 2026. That's amazing. It's amazing. Right, we've got 3 cards. So you've got the energy around you. Let's have a look at what the energy around you is. Taurus. Oh, you've got the Hierophant around you. Nice. Searching for the meaning of life, are you? Let's have a look. What to invite in? New beginnings, absolutely. You've got the soul purpose card here, like that. And then your key focus is the moon energy, the opportunity to improve. Interesting. Right, let's have a look at what your clarifying cards are, Taurus, and then we'll have a read of them. So let's have a look at your clarifying cards. So to clarify this divine guidance, you've got the 4 of Cups. To clarify the new beginnings, you've got the 7 of Cups. And, oh, you've got 2. To clarify the moon energy, you've got 2 cards. You have got accelerated motion and the Lovers. You've got a Major Arcana coming out underneath this moon as well. Okay, Taurus. Your first card is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is quite a traditional card. Talks about, could be marriages, some sort of contracts, some sort of commitment. It could be self-development as well. Underneath it, you have the 4 of Cups. Now, underneath here, it does say discontentment and boredom here. So you might be thinking there must be more to life, and depending on what 2025 was like for you, Taurus. But I feel like there must be more to life. I don't feel like the norm is necessarily floating your boat, so to speak. And I don't know why I'm saying that really, but I just feel like I'm not fulfilled at the moment. I'm searching for more. Yeah, I'm not fulfilled. I'm searching for more. Maybe you're looking at these people around you making all these New Year's resolutions or these New Year plans, and you're like, I don't even know what I want to wear, let alone what I want to do. You know, I don't even know that. I'm searching for my meaning, my purpose, I feel. Yeah, searching for my meaning. And I feel, I don't know, maybe just discontent with my life at the moment, or an aspect of my life. I mean, I'm focusing on myself. I really feel sort of honed in on my happiness at the moment. Yeah, that's the way that I'm kind of looking at this energy at the minute. What to invite in? You have got the New Beginnings card. Now, this is the Judgment card. You all know I relay this as the soul path calling, yeah? This is like, could be the start of a spiritual journey, or it could be an awakening of some sort. You have like an epiphany where you've been looking into yourself, feeling discontented, or, you know, just bored, a bit bored of life, you know, all this big hype about 2026. And I'm like, you know, that's kind of how I'm feeling here. But then here comes this epiphany. Here comes that moment of starting something new, finding your purpose. Yeah, finding your purpose is how I want to see this. You've got the 7 of Cups underneath this, finding your purpose. So that tells me you make sure you're choosing the right option, because there's lots of things that are going to present itself to you. Yeah. In 2026, and I don't know that, just don't go with the first option. Yeah, don't go with the first option, because there's more. Your self-reflection here, your search for your meaning of life, you will know, your little spidey senses should tingle. Yeah, should tingle when you get this epiphany moment, when these opportunities present themselves to you. If it don't make your spidey senses tingle, that's not your opportunity. That's not the choice, yeah? That's where you're choosing wisely. Don't go with the first option just because you're bored now, you know? Make sure it floats your boat. Make sure it makes your spidey senses tingle, Taurus. Tingle, Taurus. Your final card is the Moon. And this is what you need to focus on, your key focus. And this is the opportunity to improve your plans, yeah? But you've got to listen to your intuition. And you might need to face your fears in order for you to grow stronger. All right, which is not something that you're going to be too pleased to hear, but that might be the what you have to do. Yeah, delve into your shadow side a little bit more. Yeah, maybe you're just doing a little bit of surface work here, searching for your meaning of life. Maybe you're not looking at your shadow aspect. So there's where your opportunity lies when you face your fears to grow stronger. That's where your accelerated motion is going to come from with this Eight of Wands energy. Yeah. And then we have this Lovers card, this Major Arcana about making those right choices. So I do feel like those right choices is choosing on what you want to focus on, for sure. And that's going to bring in your accelerated motion with the Eight of Wands, that fiery energy, that go-get-em inspirational energy rather than that, oh, I don't really know what I want energy. You know, that's how I'm feeling for you, Taurus. Let's have a look at what your manifestation card is. Let's have a look at what your manifestation card is for Taurus. You have made me hot, Taurus. I know that much. You have made me hot. Oh, I say, that one's yours. There's a whole slab on the floor. You have got, you become what you think about. Now make sure you think you're amazing, yeah? The more you use the power within you, the more you will draw it to you. You will reach a point where you won't need to practice anymore because you will be the power. You will be the perfection, and you will be the wisdom, and you will be the intelligence, and you will be the love, and you will be the joy. It's all you. It'll all be you. But I feel like you're looking for it elsewhere. Yeah, with this Four of Cups, I'm looking for it elsewhere. I'm discontent and bored. But you will be all of those things if you look at things a little bit differently. That is your reading, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed that. I do. So if you're already fantastic, think of something even better and be even more fantastic. Do you know what I mean? Because you will be what you think about. All right, Taurus. Right, let's do, well, I don't know. Let's see who's next. Let's see who's next, shall we? Who have we got here? Gemini next. You're 5639. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your 2026 start of the year reading. Let's have a look and see what you've got. So we're going to get 3 major arcanas first, and then we will clarify them with another deck of cards. So you might get another major underneath. A lot of signs have. So your first card is the moon, and that's the energy around you. The energy around you. Your second card about what to invite in is, oh, I say, the Tower. They're telling you to invite the Tower in. All right. And then, oh my goodness me. And then your key focus. Oh goodness, you've got the High Priestess. Now that I like to end on. Let's have a look at what your clarifying cards are, Gemini, shall we? Because I can't think why you'd have to invite a Tower in, but we'll see. You have got the Two of Wands. I love that you have this card underneath your tower. You have the sun underneath your tower. Beautiful. Oh my God. And then you have another major arcana, Gemini. You have the Strength card underneath the High Priestess. Goodness me. So that just completely changes your reading, which is lovely. Fabulous. Right. In your energy around you, you have the moon, okay? Now, the moon is asking you to focus on a particular area of your life, and the moon can cast shadows, can't it? Yeah. So it could be that you're going to have to do a little bit of shadow work right at the beginning of 2026, Gemini. All right. You're not unfamiliar with shadow work, all right? I feel like you've done this before. If you are unfamiliar with shadow work, you should be able to scroll down my posts somewhere. There are a few, there's a couple of posts on shadow self if you're not aware of it. I will do a video on my school channel, so go and follow my school channel if you're not. But I will do a video on there of the shadow self. Let me just write that down, or I will forget. Shadow self school. Right. So yes, I do feel like there's an opportunity for you to look at yourself, but I feel like you're going to have to face your shadow in order for you to come out fighting. Yeah. So there's elements of your shadow that you're going to have to address. Got hair stuck to my bracelet. Wonder what that was. Here you have the Two of Wands. And this Two of Wands energy around you is like, but I don't. I feel like you're fully au fait with addressing your shadow side, and I feel like you work with your shadow side quite a lot, actually. Maybe unknowingly, but being Gemini, there are two different sides of you, Gemini. I have a very dear friend who's a Gemini, and she is the nicest person in the world. And luckily, I haven't seen the other side of her. But she tells me, you know, there's another side to me that people just would not imagine was part of me. Yeah, and there's a shadow element. You know, there's a shadow element. Now, I feel like you're fully aware of how powerful your shadow element is, yes? And maybe that's why you don't really want to approach it, because it is really powerful and your shadow work can be quite hard work. And you think that that could delay actions into the coming year, but it's not. This is the perfect time to do it, Gemini. Yeah, it's the perfect time to do it because it's not delaying the actions. What's meant for you is already growing on the other side, yeah? It's already growing on the other side. It's not going to pass you by. So I do feel like this is necessary shadow work. Now this will bring a tower in, yeah? But the universe wants you to invite this power in, yeah? Invite this tower energy in. Because this tower is a sudden revelation that's going to offer you some sort of freedom, okay? And it's going to help you break free from the procrastination in the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands can be a procrastinating energy. Should I, shan't I, will I, won't I, you know, shall I, humming and ahhing, yeah? And we don't want to hum and ha. We want to break free from that procrastination. And this tower then allows you, once it's all crumbled and gone down to its very foundations, it allows you then to embrace the opportunities and make those changes for the better. 010101, as I looked up at the clock then. Coming up underneath to clarify this tower is this beautiful sun, the most positive card in the deck. So 11111, as I said that. So as much as people hate the tower, you've got the best card coming out underneath it. I don't hate the tower. And this is what they're telling you to invite in. They're telling you to invite in this sudden change, this sudden revelation, this detour, you know. And that's what's going to make this sun shine a light and make everything lovely again, you know, like this energy. In the key focus, you have the High Priestess. Now, the Moon and the High Priestess are both deeply intuitive cards, deeply psychic cards. But the Moon, we're concentrating more on the shadow psyche, yeah? The shadow psyche. This High Priestess, we're looking at the powerful psychic insights, this meditation that provides you the valuable information to be at peace, yeah? After you've addressed your shadow self. And that way we integrate your shadow and your light together, yeah? You all know that I talk about this Strength card as two different energies transmuting this shadow element into light, because that's where your power comes from. Love your reading. Love your reading, Gemini. And I didn't at first. I was thinking, oh my God. But yeah, I do. I like your reading. Right, let's get you your manifestation card. You've got your job is you. You cannot create other people's lives for them. You cannot think for them. And if you try to force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. So let all others create the lives they want and focus your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. That's your reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get to the next one. Don't forget to come back for the End Collective. Listen to your Sun, Moon and Rising if you know them. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let's see who we got next. Right. Who's next? Capricorn. Oh God, hang on. Let me put the 01 in. Right, 01, 0338, 0338. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your first reading of 2026. Can you believe it? The reset is upon us. What have we got here then? We're going to get 3 Major Arcana to start our reading off, and then we're going to get clarifying messages underneath, and then we will end on a manifestation card. So let's have a look at what we've got. So, oh God, I love our cards already. You have got the Wheel of Fortune in the energy around you. What to invite in, you've got the Strength card, and your key focus is transformation with the Death card. Absolutely. All right. You have to excuse my throat, Capricorn. I'm powering through. I haven't got many more to do. But I got a cold on my birthday. On the 27th, I got this. And it's kind of sticking around a little bit, but it'll be fine. Oh, we got Strength twice. We got the Strength card twice. Oh, we got the Sun underneath us. We got... Can we be the first sign to get all major arcanas? Come on now. We're still in our birthday season. Come on now, please. Let's get these major... Yeah! We got it for our birthday. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, that's perked me up a bit. Oh, I love this. We've got all major arcanas, Capricorn. Boom. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Love it. Oh, I needed that. I felt like put bath. So, in the energy around you, we've got this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, it is our turn to spin that wheel. Yeah? This is the start of our reset. Everybody's getting a reset, yeah? But we're getting a reset as well. We flipping well need it, don't we, Capricorn? Now, I did say last week, I don't think our year is really going to start till the end of February. I don't know why I'm thinking that. But I don't think our year is really going to start until the end of February. For whatever reason, I think that's what it is for us. But that don't mean we can't get things into alignment right now, all right? Because we are ending karmic cycles, okay? This is the end of any delays now. This Wheel of Fortune is going to bring the end of any delays. We are going to spin that wheel and we're going to change the direction to happiness, yeah? That's what I want to follow. I want to follow my joy. I want to follow my happiness. That's all I want to do is follow my joy, follow my happiness. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. It's that song. I don't know if that's us or not. I don't know who sings it. Should we find out? But I feel like this is us. It's called Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. Yeah? Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. But I don't want you to feel like that's like it's a really melancholy song. It's not. It's like standing in your power and just being happy with yourself, because I think that's the biggest thing for Capricorn, is to be happy with themselves. All right? Be happy with yourself. Okay? Be happy with yourself. All right? So I do feel like there's a change of direction coming for you, Capricorn. There is. I don't think we're going to start the change really until February. I don't, but you know, who knows why I feel like that, but I do. Underneath that, you've got the Strength card clarifying it. Yeah? This is a testament to you. It's a testament to you. Always drawing on your reserves. Being resilient. Never giving up, Capricorn. Never giving up. You don't, do you? We don't. We don't give up. Yeah, we don't. We might have to change things though, but we don't give up. We keep at it. Yeah, we're climbing them mountains all the time. We climb those flipping mountains, don't we? But we will get there. I love this. We have this twice though. We have the Strength twice, and that's what to invite in. Yeah, bring that strength from 2025. All those lessons that you learned in 2025 that made you stronger, bring all them with you in 2026, yeah? Because we are not repeating with this Wheel of Fortune, okay? We're not repeating it. This is not the karmic loop. We're breaking that karmic loop. We're walking away from that karmic loop. But we are bringing all those lessons, all that strength from 2025, we're bringing it with us. All right? We're bringing it with us. Not only are we bringing it with us, but we are amplifying it with this sun energy. Yeah? This sun energy, we are amplifying this strength card. You thought we were strong in 2025. You wait. You wait till we release it in 2026. All what we've learned, we're going to release in 2026. And we are going to amplify that energy. And we are going to spread that light throughout. Yeah? With this sun. It shines a light on your whole spread, Capricorn. The sun shines a light on your whole spread. And your whole spread is Major Arcana. All of it. Birthday season. Bigger message for you, Capricorn. Your final card, your key focus, you've got the Death card. Yeah? So all that strength and courage, yeah, and determination, bring that with you from all those lessons that you learn. But all the crud, yeah, in the past, release that. Because we are now at that reset. We are at that portal where we can walk through and we can bring the baggage with us, or we can leave the baggage where it belongs. So leave the baggage where it belongs. All right? Because 2026 is all about hope. Your hopes, your dreams. Yeah? We can shove a bit of healing in there as well with the hope card. We've got a little confirmation burp then as well. So we can shove a bit of healing with this hope card. But this is also a higher connection as well. This is being connected to your higher self for sure. Okay? So I do like that we are carrying this hope. It's a renewed hope as well though. Yeah? This renewed hope is your key focus. But you are releasing the past because there is a much more enriching future coming for you. 11111. As I said that. That is your reading. Let's get you your manifestation card, and then you made my nose run. I'm going to have to blow my nose again. Honestly, the amount of times I've had to pause this video because I keep blowing my nose. Your job is you, Capricorn. Now, that's extremely important, all right? This is a really important message for you, Capricorn. Your job is you. You cannot create other people's lives for them. You cannot think for them. And if you try to force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. Oh, I'm a massive culprit for that. So let all others create the lives that they want and focus your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. That's your reading, Capricorn. Oh, happy birthday, happy new year, and all that jazz. And I'll see you soon for your next one. Come over on School if you want to see what we do there as well. Come back for the End Collective. Listen to your sun, moon and rising. And thank you so much for all of your support during 2025. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to have to pause that blooming video and blow my nose again. Can you believe it? My nose is getting on my nerves. Right, I'm just going to pause. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Back again. Oh, this nose of mine. Right, let's see who's next, shall we? Bye, Capricorn, if you're still there. Who have we got? Pisces. Let's get you a timestamp, Pisces. 12:52. Welcome, Pisces, to your first reading of 2026 with me. Oh, let's see what we've got in store, shall we? Now, we did say last week we were leaving the towers behind, Pisces, didn't we? So let's hope that that's still the case. But we had just had an amazing reading for Capricorn. They had all major arcana. So let's see what you get. The first three will be majors, by the way, because everyone's getting the majors. But you have got the Hierophant in your energy around you. You've got the Hermit as to what to invite in, Pisces. Oh, very nice. And then your key focus. Oh my God. Your key focus for 2026 is the Sun, Pisces. Oh, I love this for you. Do you know what? My Capricorn, my rising, which is Scorpio, and my Pisces moon, they've all had lovely read. Well, we won't finish yours yet, but this is really, really nice. I like this. Let us get you your clarifying cards and see what we get. So we are clarifying the divine guidance with Choose Wisely with the 7 of Cups. We're clarifying your Hermit energy, which is what you're going to invite in with, oh my goodness me, you've got the Moon clarifying that Hermit. And then with this Sun energy, your key focus is the Ace of Swords. Success. Love this energy, Pisces. Oh, 2026 is going to be a good year for you. Watch me. Watch. It's going to be a good year. So you have got divine guidance. Now this is the Hierophant card, yeah? So you might be searching for your meaning, yeah? Your meaning. You might be thinking about changing your approach on something that you're doing, Pisces, yeah? Changing your approach on something that you're doing. It's telling you to surround yourself with like-minded people as well. So that might be other people on a spiritual journey, spiritual growth, or looking to more in depth on spirituality, yeah? Because what you've got in the center of your reading, what to invite in, is more spiritual growth, yeah? So I do feel like this year is really focusing on the direction that you want to go in. Yeah, the direction that you want to go in. Now, it does come with a little bit of a warning, I suppose, with this Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is about lots of choices, yeah? Lots of different choices. But not all the choices are aligned with you or the wisest of choices, yeah? So you've got to here choose wisely. There's many opportunities, many possibilities that are surrounding you that you could go into first, yeah? This could be the next area of your spiritual journey that you go into, but there's many avenues, yeah? What I want to say is start with the start avenue, yeah? Start at the beginning. Start at the beginning and work your way through. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that energy there. Let's have a look what else. Actually, I want to get a clarifying card on that Seven of Cups. I want to get a clarifying card. Yeah, you've got an ace there. Now, you've got two aces in your reading, so there is an opportunity, a very powerful opportunity, that is going to open a door for you, right? But I do feel like something needs to be done in order, Pisces. Something needs to be done in order. And when I ask for that clarification about the order, we end up with an ace, which is the start, isn't it? So now we're saying start at the start. I know, what is the start? Who knows? But that's what I feel like. There's a process. There's a process. Yeah, especially, right, if what they want you to invite in is this Hermit card, this meditation card. So it is saying like your joy through your spiritual growth comes through meditation, yeah? Answers are going to come to you through meditation. I also feel though with this, what to invite in is shadow work as well, because you have the Moon coming up. Now the Moon is attributed to Pisces, as we know. But I do feel like with the Moon, it casts a shadow as well. And you can see there are two, there's a shadow element of this person. And that's what they want you to invite in. Now, this is self-reflection, yeah? The Hermit is deep inner reflection. So I do feel like there is a part of your shadow, or maybe you've never addressed your shadow. Maybe you're not familiar with your shadow. Maybe you don't even think that even needs addressing. Maybe there's a heads up to say it's coming, you know? Could be that, because it's the universe is inviting this in. It's a massive step in spiritual growth, yeah? Shadow work is a massive step in spiritual growth, but it was the last thing I addressed, yeah? And it is the thing that I am still addressing as well, yeah? So I've been on my spiritual journey for a number of years now. And I've probably been doing shadow work for about the last 3 years, I would say, maybe a little bit more. But it's the last thing that I addressed. Don't get me wrong, I probably did address some of it as I was going through my spiritual journey, but I'm really addressing my shadow self now. A lot of it has been thrust upon me, not a conscious choice to address. This, I'm hoping, will save you that pain of consciously doing it, getting yourself into this meditative state and consciously addressing your shadow side. There is a shadow self meditation on my meditation playlist, so go and have a listen. All right. Your key focus is the sun. Underneath that is the Ace of Swords, success. Yeah. Your key focus is success, is positive thinking, is it really is. I do feel like there's shadow work that you're doing, but I feel like you're the sun aspect of your shadow work. I don't feel like your shadow work is going to be as hard as my shadow work. That's the way I want to say it, Pisces. I don't feel like it's going to be hard. I feel like it's something you've avoided, but I don't feel like it's going to be as hard as what some people get it. Yeah. So what you're avoiding it for is what I want to say. But you are so super positive. The fact that you end on this sun card, I absolutely love. And and another ace, you know, triumphant success. Don't let your shadow bite you on the bum. Address it beforehand. That's what I want to say to you, Pisces. That's your reading. Let's get you your manifestation card, yeah? I forgot to put my star back on there. Let's get your manifestation card and see what that says. They're so hard to shuffle. Right, what have you got? Focus on the solution. Oh, you got two! Focus on the solution. When you resist a situation that has manifested, you add more energy and more power to it. The event or circumstance can only get bigger because that is the law of the universe. To shrink an unwanted situation, put your energy and power into thoughts of what you want. Rewind that if you want to hear that again. And then you've got, there is no lack or limitation. Don't make the mistake of thinking that everything comes from the outside world. If you think that, you will most surely experience lack and limitation in your life. Your mind is the creative power behind all things. So how can there be any lack? It's impossible. Like that. Your ability to think is unlimited, and so the things you can think into existence are unlimited. Maybe you know that secret, Pisces. Maybe you do. You've got a lovely reading, Pisces, and I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed delivering that to you. Yes, I did. Come back for the end collective. Listen to your sun, moon and rising if you haven't already. And thank you for all your support in 2025. Appreciate every single one of you. Right. Who have we got next? We got two more to do. Is that it? Oh, and the end collective. Fabulous. That is not bad going, is it? That is not bad going. So who have we got first? Libra. You was my lucky last week, I think. 2233. 2233. Welcome, Libra, to your first 2026 reading with me. That means Cancer is my lucky last this week. I don't know if Cancer's ever been my lucky last. And you were my lucky last week, wasn't you? Right. The energy around you, Libra, is the Hanged Man energy. What to let in is the Chariot energy. And... ooh, lovely. Your key focus is the Star. Ooh, interesting. Let's get your clarifying cards. So you have got choose wisely with the Seven of Cups in your perspective there. You've got firm foundations in this Chariot card, which is the Four of Pentacles. Oh, and then you end on a Major Arcana with Justice. Interesting. And they seem to have all four suits. That's very interesting, actually. It's giving me Magician vibes, but it's not. It's Justice, but it's giving me Magician vibes. Because it's got the Wand, the Pentacle, the Cup, and the Sword on it. Look. And the Magician has all four aces up his sleeve, so I don't know why it's on there, but we will see. So, your first card, and this is the energy around you. You've got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is telling you to pause, yeah? It could be pause for reflection, pause to get stock, yeah? There's your intuition is telling you there's a better way, yeah? There's a better way, Libra. There's a better way of doing something, and it doesn't have to be the normal route, yeah? The normal route, the normal avenue. There's a better way. They want you to think outside the box. Think outside the box, I want to say. You got the Seven of Cups, yeah, because there's so many possibilities that are open to you at the moment. But there's a better way of doing something. I feel like you could stand out more if you do something in a completely different way. Yeah, none of these mundane ways, maybe joining all these ways together, amalgamating something. But I feel like there's a better way of harnessing being different, being bold, being different. Yeah, I want to say I feel like you need to be different, put yourself out there, stand out in a different way, and it will leave people thinking, my God, I wish I'd have thought of that. You know, you could be the pioneer of this, the first to discover this. You know, there's a different way of doing something. The energy that they want you to invite in is this Chariot energy. Now, the Chariot is a very forceful energy, and it's a very fast energy, and it's not taking no for an answer. It's a bit like a juggernaut, yeah? If you see this hurtling towards you, move, because it's not going to stop. Yeah, it's not going to stop until you get out of the way. It's just going to bowl right through you. So this energy is what they want you to invite in. Be assertive. Be quick. It's like sweeping people off their feet, yeah? That's how I feel about this. It also inviting in this Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles gives me this stability. It's a real foundational energy. 4 legs of a chair makes it stable. 4 legs of a table makes it stable. If you take a leg away, it's going to be wonky, isn't it? It's going to topple over. So I feel like this determination is going to bring this stability, because it's going to make you listen to yourself, I want to say, actually. You're just making this bold move, daring to be different, is going to ignite your self-control, ignite your advancement, and actually remind you of how powerful you are, Libra. I do believe you got a good reading last week. I can't remember what it was. But this firm foundation comes from you being assertive and in control, yeah, of your life, of a situation. Your key focus is the Star. And this Star card is telling you just to believe in yourself, yeah? It's the end of difficult situations, if there have been any difficult situations, or if there's been any self-doubt, I want to say there as well. Because there's this believe in yourself is the first words that really stood out to me. There's healing that goes on with the Star, and this real connected energy to your higher self as well. But also you've got the Balance card coming out. Now, this is the Justice card. This is telling me that things are going to turn out in your favour from making these bold moves, bold decisions, yeah? This advancement, this acknowledgement is going to be, this success is going to be acknowledged by others, yeah? People are going to follow in the footsteps here. And with this Justice card, it's, you know, things turning out in your favour. Yeah, that's what I like. It's a dream coming true for you. A complete dream coming true. But it's going to take a bold move, Libra. It's going to take a bold move to make this dream a reality, is what I want to say. Let's get your manifestation card. That is the one I want. Oh, you've got 2 as well. There's a few of you keep getting 2 of these. Right, you have got happiness attracts happiness. Very true, like attracts like. It's a simple formula. You must be happy now to bring everything that makes you happy into your life through the law of attraction. I will be addressing all the laws on my school as my next spiritual development. Then we've got everything is an inside job. Oh my God. Isn't it great to know that you cannot control your world from the outside? Didn't someone get that earlier? I do feel like this is the Chariot we're talking about anyway. To change your world, to change your whole life, all you have to do is manage your thoughts and feelings on the inside of you. And then everything will change. Love that. That really gives me Chariot vibes. Yeah, if you look at this one here as your feelings and this one here as your thoughts. It's really giving me Chariot vibes. That's your reading, Libra. I hope you enjoyed that. Do come back for the End Collective. We're only a couple of readings away from it. Listen to your Sun, Moon and Rising if you haven't already. Let's have a look and see what Cancer. Can't believe we're on our last one. That's lovely. Do love it when we get to the last one. Even though we've got the End Collective still to go. But this is good. So far, so good. Let's have a little look. So we can get a timestamp straight away because I know it's Cancer. 3024, 3024. Hello, Cancer. You're my lucky last this week. Was you my first last week? You might have been, actually. I can't remember. Right. Let's have a little look and see what your 3 major arcanas are. And then we'll get some clarifying cards from another deck. So it might be more majors. You never know. You have got the Hanged Man. Libra literally just got that in that position as well. In what they want you to invite in. Oh, you've got a Tower. Well, if they want you to invite it in, it'll be for a good reason. So we'll see what else comes out with that. And whoop, then we have Justice coming in. So I like this. I like that we have Justice finally, you know, something coming out in your favour. So I like that. Let's have a look at what your clarifying minors, or it could be majors as well. Let's have a look. You've got another major. You have got the Devil here. Okay. Underneath that major, you have the Lovers. Oh, sorry, that's not the Lovers. That's 6 of Wands. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I like this. I do like this, Cancer. Oh, I love it. You got the Sun. There's a few of you got the Sun this week. There is a few of you got the Sun. I think that might be one of the commonest cards that came out, which is the most positive card in the deck. So we like that's one of the most common. So your first card on the energy around you, you've got the Hanged Man. Yes, it's called Perspective in this deck. Okay, clarifying that, you have what they call Temptation in this one. So this is the Devil. Okay. Now, the Hanged Man and the Devil combined is telling you that dare to be different, actually, is how I want to say with you. Dare to be different. Be different. There's something really seductive about your energy, Cancer, because the Devil energy, which you have here, Cancer is actually opposite Capricorn, isn't it? Yes? In the chart, Cancer is the opposite of Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is the Devil energy. I'm a Capricorn, okay? And maybe they're telling you, with this Hanged Man energy, we're swapping it. Maybe Capricorn's going to get a bit of your energy. What's Cancer's energy? Oh, I don't know. But you're going to get a little bit of our energy, yeah? Maybe that's the flip reversal. Maybe that's the perspective. Maybe you're going to try and siphon a little bit of my Devil energy. Help yourself, yes? It's energy. It's free. You can all utilise it and use it and manipulate it as much as you like. But maybe that's your better way of doing something, you know? Like, I'm going to take control here. Yeah, I'm going to let my Devil side out. I'm going to take control. I'm going to be the master of my life. All right? That's the different perspective. That's the energy that's around you. You being able to put a different perspective onto things and maybe harness some of this Devil energy, which is good, by the way. Yeah, we want the good stuff coming from it. I don't honestly feel like any energy is fully bad. I love the Devil energy because I'm a Capricorn. I harness that. I use that for my power. But it's about not letting it take control of you, because the devil energy is very, very strong. So it can and will try and take control of you as well, try and keep you in that energy. So yeah, it comes with a bit of a caveat as well. However, what they want you to invite in is a tower moment, yeah? A tower moment, because that's going to help you break free from this devil energy, but you're harnessing this devil energy. So it's almost like, right, the example that they just bumped into my head, any of you seen the Green Mile? Yeah? Have you seen the Green Mile? And you've got John Coffey, yes? And he is able to cure people. Yeah, he's able to cure people of illnesses. He takes the energy out of them. Yeah, so he goes up to him and he opens his mouth and all this black stuff pours into his mouth. Now what he should do is cough it out and release it out into the ether to be cleansed and healed. But he harnesses that energy sometimes, doesn't he? And then he gave someone their just desserts, didn't he? But I feel like you're going to harness this devil energy, but that harnessing of that energy is actually going to bring about this powerful change in your life. Yeah, massive change in your life, and that's going to help you break free from any procrastination and embrace all the opportunities that that change brings. And sometimes that change is taking everything straight back down to the foundation. Sometimes that's exactly what it needs to shake it up, to rebuild. Underneath that tower, though, that you orchestrate yourself, okay? This is not just being thrust upon you. You're orchestrating this yourself. Is this victory and success with the Six of Wands card? That's my victory card. Loving that. So this is definitely, there's a better way, but you've got to dare to do it. You've got to dare to be different. You've got to be bold and take that plunge, because I don't feel like it's in your nature. Cancer. Don't feel like it's in your nature, but you'll reap the rewards from that. That then is bringing your life into balance, bringing it into alignment, yeah? Clearing the past, inviting in the new, and bringing your life into balance, you know? This is things turning out in your favour with the Justice card coming out. Underneath that, you got the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. Shines a light on your whole spread. All of this is for the greater good. You might not know it at the time though, but all of this is for the greater good. And I do feel like this perspective is, Cancer is opposite Capricorn, and you've got the devil energy right underneath here. So I am feeling like you swapping reversals, flip reversing in some sort of way. Just trying to see what Cancer's card is. The Chariot is you. Do you have that? No, you don't. But that's all right. We don't need it. We don't need it. Let's get your manifestation card, shall we? Get your manifestation card. And then we're on to the final end collective, which is flipping fabulous because I'm getting right hot. Feel good now. There's a couple got that. So I'm actually going to bring this one out. Feel good now. That's living in the moment. Be happy now. Feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. If that's the only thing you get from these teachings, then you have received the greatest part of the secret. You cannot change the past. The only thing you can change about the past is the way you think about it. Yeah? That doesn't exist anymore. There's no point in worrying about that. The future has not happened. Tomorrow has not happened. So there's no point worrying about that either. Right now is the only thing that you have any control over. So feel good now. Just because. Yeah? Just because. That's your reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that as well. So let's get to the end collective. You might as well stick around for the end collective because we're there now. Oh, I'm so pleased we've done our readings. I am. Thank the Lord above. Right. Let's have a look and see what our end cards are going to be. Call you all back in. Let's put some crystals on these as well. Lovely. Right. Let's call you all back. 3912. Welcome back, everybody. I can't believe we've finished them. Thank the Lord. I hope you all enjoyed your readings. Make sure you listen to your sun, moon and rising. There was a few common denominators. We did have a bit of shadow self coming up. So if you're not familiar with your shadow self, go and have a look on my meditation playlist, my spiritual development playlist. There'll be something on there for you. There's definitely 2 meditations for the shadow self. If you look on my posts, there's some posts about the shadow self as well. You might have to scroll down a little bit for them. The sun came out for a few people. Fabulous. We do like it when the sun comes out. That's about positivity, success, joy, abundance, shining a light on the whole lot of the cards after that. Capricorn, you got all major arcanas, 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Loving that for your birthday season. Quite a few of you got the message from the manifestation cards. Feel good now. Yeah. The only thing that we have control over is the moment that we are in right now. So choose to feel good. You can't change the past. The only thing you can change about the past is the way you think about it. And the future has not happened yet. The only time that is of any relevance is right now. Live in the moment. That's all you can do. Let's have our end collective, shall we? And see what our final cards are going to be. Thank you so much for all of your support throughout 2025. I hope you all stay with me throughout 2026. I appreciate absolutely every single one of you. And thank you for helping me grow. Thank you so much. Right. Your first card is Temperance. Your second card is the Sun. I mean, we had to just keep that on. Temperance actually came out a few times for people as well. So, yeah, I should have added that. Anyway, you've got the first card is Temperance. Second card is the Sun. And the third card is the Tower. That was also a common denominator, by the way. So, all 3 of those cards came out during the readings. They don't bother me at all. Towers don't bother me. They don't bother me one bit. I'm a Capricorn. I'm used to towers. Yeah? So let's crack on and see what your clarifying cards are for the final collective reading. Let's have a look. So we have got the 7 of Swords underneath this Temperance card. We've got a Major Arcana underneath the Sun. You've got the Emperor. And then your final card underneath the Tower here is... Oh, we've got another Major Arcana. We've got the Devil. I'm going to get more for us. I am going to get another line. Going to get another line because this is collective energy. Now, we did not get the 7 of Swords come out in anybody's reading. And we did not get the Emperor come out in anybody's reading. But all of these ones we did. So that's interesting that we've got 2 cards that never came out in any of the 12 readings. You've got the Ace of Swords, Pisces got that. You have got the 9 of Cups, that came out very early on in the readings. And you have also got the 7 of Cups, and that came out so much as well about choosing wisely. Goodness me! What an end collective. All right. So, the energy around you, we have this Temperance energy. This is adopting some sort of self-control, I want to say with you. Us, even. Self-control. There was a few of you that got the Devil energy came out. There was a few of you that got the Tower energy come out. We've got them both in this reading. There was a few of you that got the Choose Wisely. In fact, some of you actually got this combination. Change your life, the Devil and Choose Wisely. I think some of you actually got those 3 cards coming out. That's interesting. So I do feel like there's some sort of self-control, yeah? Self-control of your thoughts, your emotions, the way that you handle situations, yeah? Some self-control, some thoughts, emotions, and the way that you handle situations. You've got the Seven of Swords there, so maybe it's about bringing the right tool to the job in some sort of way, because the Seven of Swords can either be war or peace. Yeah, war or peace, and it depends what way you're looking at it. So you might have to hold a lot of control on yourself not to start any wars. You might have to show some extreme self-control, yeah, so as not to start any wars, because I do feel like with that Seven of Swords, there's a double-edged sword, especially when we've got the Ace of Swords coming out with it, yes? So, I do feel like there's an element of self-control. Now, that might not be hard. There's there's a mask coming off here as well. That person there is taking off that mask. Yeah, I think this is hugely about mindset, this row here. It's like, don't look at the world through rose-tinted glasses, but it's also having the patience and being reserved. Seven Pentacles is about patience. Seven of Swords is about being proactive, yeah? It could be being strategic as well. There's a different, that came out in someone's reading as well, like a different way of doing things. Dare to be bold. I think Libra got that. So there is a different way of doing things. I do honestly feel like it's self-control, yeah? There's elements of self-control that you are going to have to really hone in 2026, okay? In order for these things to be a triumphant success. I do feel like there's a double-edged sword sometimes. What comes around that is really good for you comes with a caveat, comes with something else, and then it's like you've got to weigh up the pros and cons. If I want this, I'm going to lose this. You know, I've got to weigh up the pros and cons. Unless you are strategic in the way that you plan things so you don't lose. That could be why that Seven of Swords is there as well. Yes. So it might be that you have to be a little bit more strategic in your planning process so that you don't lose something, and then that way it will be a success. So there might be something that you need to tweak slightly there. Right. What to invite in? Yes. The energy to invite in. Well, I love this. You have got the Sun coming out in this section. So that's positive mindset, power of positive thinking, inspiration, success, nurturing your inner child. Suggest a little bit of shadow work in there. If you miss it there, that's your key focus there for sure. So that's all right. Don't worry about that. But this Sun card coming out is going to shine a light on your whole spread. I do feel like it's going to bring out the better element of the Seven of Swords, you know. Let's be a bit more strategic, I think. Tweak something for your successes to come. But this Sun is shining a light on your whole spread. This is the most positive card in the deck. That brings about an air of confidence here. You've got the Emperor coming out. So that's really going to boost your confidence, this Sun coming out. And also strategizing and being triumphant over these energies here as well. This Sun coming out with this newfound confidence is going to lead to all your wishes and your dreams coming true. If you want it, you know, this is all possibilities. This is all here for the taking. This is not easy though. All right. It's not easy, but 100% you can get through this, and there is success at the end of this as well. So you've got the wish fulfillment card. Make a wish. Make a wish. This middle row on what to invite in is amazing. Yeah. The energy around you does need a little bit of tweaking, but that's all about your mindset and the way that you're looking at things. Your key focus for 2026 is changing your life, taking control, yes, but also choosing wisely. So many of you got this message in your reading. the big theme for 2026, I think. I think there's going to be a lot of temptations coming before us. Yes, in 2026, there's a lot of temptations that are coming before us with the promise of new beginnings, the promise of changing your world, yeah? Just make sure that you're on top of your game. All right? Make sure you're on top of your game. Because what I want to say for the collective message, as much light that pours into the universe, the same amount of darkness pours in as well. Because we like to keep things balanced. Yeah? This is a great reset. Both sides are going to be at it. Hard at it. Yeah? The centre of your reading is the Emperor. Be confident. Be bold. Be brave. That's your reading. Let's get you a manifestation card. Be confident, be bold, be brave. 2026. Big energies. Big, big energies. Big, big energies. You've got two. You've got two. Well, we have. So your final manifestation cards are: you become what you think about. The more you use the power within, the more you will draw it to you. You will reach a point where you won't need to practice anymore, but you will be the power. You will be perfection. You will be the wisdom. Confirmation. You will be the intelligence. You will be the love, and you will be the joy. Someone else got that because I said a lot of B's. And I remember saying that. I can't remember who it was. Someone close to the end of the readings, I think. And then your last card is: feelings are powerful manifestors. That's true. Remember that worry attracts more worry. Very true. Unhappiness attracts more unhappiness. Very true. And fear attracts more fear. Very true. And remember that joy attracts more joy. Happiness attracts more happiness. And love attracts more love. What way are you focusing your mind? What way are you focusing your mind? That's your reading. Thank you all so much for supporting me through 2025. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you all stick with me for 2026. Thank you so much. If you haven't gone on to my school, go check out my school. There'll be loads more new stuff coming on there soon. But I will see you all soon. Take care. Have the best 2026. And I'll see you all soon. Much love.